deal with airplane peanuts.
From the most embarrassing Story Wars stories ever submitted.
My freshman year in college, and...
What? I, until this moment, pictured this story was a 10-year-old.
To first-time guests not knowing the rules.
That was so embarrassing.
No.
Oh.
So just so you know, you have to be a story warrior in order to trigger double points.
yeah.
These are the top 5 most embarrassing Story Wars moments so far, starting off with Shane Gillis, Dave Smith, and Bert Kreischer at Skankfest on episode 10.
My best friend hooked up with my girlfriend at prom, and we were all supposed to spend the night at her house. I was too proud to sleep at her house, so I slept in her car in front of her house.
I could see this being me so easily. I'm feeling this story so much.
Yeah, it's a tough story.
Jay didn't go to prom. There's no way.
I went to prom.
Dude.
You went to prom?
Jay went to prom maybe, but I would have heard this story, man. There's no way. There's no way Jay or Lewis have this story and I haven't heard it. It's one of these two.
I also am not too proud to sleep at her house. I'll be like, you guys have fun. I was more that guy. I don't even care.
Who'd you go to prom with?
Bert, did you go to prom?
Oh, yeah.
Who was your friend? Got it. It's Bert. That was easy. I should work for the FBI. You bring those January 6ers to me, I'll break them down. What was that, you idiot? I'm going Bert.
All right, let's go Bert.
Shane has bullied Bert into this tactic before.
This can easily be
You
Shane.
can make Bert overreact and then just be like, right, this guy.
I think you're crazy. He answered that so fast.
Yeah, but Shane does play mind games. And Shane is he's
He would
16
tell
points.
you.
You know what? F that. I'm going Shane. I think
You're an
Shane
idiot.
is bullying Bert into being right now.
Yeah, I agree.
And then he's bullying us into believing that he's it's all a master of puppets. Shane, look at him. He's a master of puppets.
I agree.
He really is.
I agree.
I'm going Shane too.
Shane, I'm going Shane. I shouldn't have convinced you
Final
guys to
answer,
vote.
They all locked in, Bert.
Bert, who are you voting for?
I'm voting for Shane.
It's Bert.
Alex?
That was Bert Kreischer.
God damn it. He wasn't lying. We can't get ahead. So, is there any more to the story, Bert?
Oh, buddy, it's so bad. It was the most vulnerable moment of my life. I said it to my wife on the plane today, and she goes, don't say that on stage.
At number 4 is Adam Ray learning the ropes alongside Bobby Lee and Greg Fitzsimmons at the Comedy Store during episode number 30.
It's anyone's game because we here, Story Wars, the final 4 stories, double points.
People love double points.
People love. Oh my God.
The people have spoken. And if it's not clear, it seems like we're just doing a little routine here. I'll tell you guys what it was before when you fooled somebody, you received 1 point, and if you guessed the right story, you got 2 points. But
Is
now
he really explaining this?
it's double points.
Wait. I'm so sorry to do this, but just for extra clarification. So we guessed the story right the first time. It was 2 points, right? And this time it's going to be 4 points, which if you do the math, that's double points.
That was so embarrassing.
No.
Oh.
So just so you know, you have to be a story warrior in order to trigger double points.
yeah.
I respect that.
Okay. But if you win, you become a story warrior.
No, it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah. I don't give a f. I'm just happy to hang out with my buds. But I didn't know we were still in high school. You're all right, cool, man. You can't say the phrase unless you were a warrior, you f***ing Jew. You didn't say that, but it was implied. All right, what's the next story, Alex?
That was. Lewis did imply that.
By the way, I wish everyone could feel what I felt in that moment. Watching you guys look at me knowing good and well that they weren't going to applaud was so demoralizing in a way that I can't explain.
The third most embarrassing moment on this list also took place at Skankfest during episode 19 featuring Duncan Trussell, Nate Bargatze, and Jeff Ross.
When I would go dove hunting as a child, I would try to bring the dead birds piled up in the back of the truck back to life.
I'm not a hunter. First of all, dove hunting sounds like sacrilegious.
Yeah, I didn't dove hunt. I'm just confused on which one of y'all would. Like, that's what's so great, because this is not me, and I don't know.
Dove hunt?
I kind of think Jay.
I'm also watching Nate.
I know, but you would have to go to some weird thing, and then you would get sad.
Back in my dove hunting days as a child.
You would be sad.
In West Philadelphia?
You would be sad. That's what you love.
Goals, dude. Those are goals in the schoolyard.
I think I read this on
back of the truck. Who had a truck?
On RFK's Wikipedia page.
It's got to be Nate. That's a southern.
No.
That's a southern thing.
I don't see Nate. First of all, give CPR to a fucking dove in the back of a truck.
I know that is the southern thing is bringing birds back to life, but I've never gone dove hunting.
Yeah.
Also, what an evil thing to do. Doves are beautiful birds that we use for magic. Why hunt them? Why would you hunt them?
You release them whenever Michael Jackson gets away with pedophilia. Remember that? Count one innocent, dove.
It's either Nate or Duncan. I think Nate would have gone dove hunting. I feel like Duncan would try to bring back animals from the dead.
That's what I think too. And then use them for to do his bidding.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yes, doves. Now you will kill.
We call it necromancy.
Kill for me, doves.
Yes.
Bring message to the West. Duncan Trussell has just started his army.
I'm going to vote for Nate Bargatze. I think this is going to be Nate.
I'm going Duncan.
Nate.
I'm going Duncan.
Trussell. Final.
Duncan.
MFing answer. This is it for all the marbles.
Final answers are in. I literally had to look at this one 3 times. It is Duncan Trussell.
Damn it.
What the hell, dude?
What a mysterious past you have.
Yeah.
So full of, not mysterious, even the wrong word, like mystic.
Yeah, my dad loved to go hunting, and he wanted me to be a hunter like him. So he'd take me out with all of his hunter friends, and I hated it, man. I hated it. They had dogs that would go and retrieve the. It was terrible. They would just blow the shit out of these beautiful birds, and then in the back of the truck, there'd just be piles of dead birds,
And just you, just in the back of the truck?
I would be riding in the back with a pile of dead birds, praying to God, please, God, just bring them back to life. And I try to breathe life back into them, and my dad was mortified. His hunter friends were so embarrassed.
Well, my gay boys back there French kissing all the fucking doves.
100%.
Look at your boy.
They're quail, Dad.
I learned it from you, Dad.
Well, you leave me back here with them, things are going to happen.
He's just throwing them out of the back of the truck. Fly. Fly. And then just come on.
What is this, a John Woo movie? What
Sit down,
here?
boy. Sit down. He's yelling at him.
No, Dad. Take to the skies. This one, his eyes are moving. Go.
Coming in at number 2 is this moment from episode 4 with Ari Shaffir, Tony Hinchcliffe, and Steve Ranazizi at The Stand in New York City.
One time, I showed a thick Spanish woman around a comedy club. She ended up straddling and dry humping me until I came in my pants, while her huge, muscular husband was waiting for her outside.
All right.
Whoa.
What?
It's you.
No.
That was a fast all right.
No.
What are you going to explain yourself already?
I think no. I have a gut instinct that it's on this half of the table.
I agree.
Right over here. These two.
My gut's over there.
One of these two animals.
This sounds very much. This sounds like a comedy store story.
Yes.
Oh, it's definitely a comedy store story. Me and Jake can't get hot, thick women to straddle us.
Lewis would just call them women, not Spanish women.
It's true.
I feel this has Tony.
This has. Yeah.
No, this is.
He's
Steve.
describing the other person as huge, muscular.
There's 2 descriptive words about the husband and just 1 about the woman. So this seems like a gay person wrote
Some
this.
gross fat pig was running a comedy club while her buffed out stud of a husband was outside like a horse tied to the side of the comedy store.
He had such a cool car, too. It went so fast and made noise.
Oh, her mouth was dry and her breath smelled like old cigarettes.
I wish this was me. This is Steve.
It also sounds like Lewis again.
It's not.
It does sound like Lewis, but Lewis, can I tell you something?
So
Lewis,
can I say this?
Lewis is such a cocksman, dare I say, that Lewis is not going to come in his pants from a dry humping. He's going to need more.
I'd take more.
And he'll take what he needs. But only what he needs.
This is like this seems like a Steve story or it's Steve. All right, it's not Ari. It's Steve or it's Tony. Mm-hmm. Steve?
No Spanish woman looks at Ari and goes, like, I'm going to straddle you, big dog.
Also, like, this is such an LA story. It's like
Tony.
New York Comics where I was like, dude, I suck. I fell asleep in my own vomit. I'm a piece of shit.
You traded condoms with another comedian.
We traded condoms?
Yeah, at old stand-up New York.
No.
This is the exact kind of behavior.
Can I tell you something, guys? Every week we have a meeting for this show, and we go, guys, this isn't Legion of Skanks, dude. We're going to make this thing more mainstream and accessible. And then we just start talking.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm going with Tony. Final answer.
Whoa. I'm gay, so I don't understand how
That's
this could
why
be
it
me.
says muscular husband. No one else would say that deep.
Yeah, I'm saying Tony. Final answer, Tony Hinchcliffe.
Okay. I mean,
Wait, everyone's got to give their answers.
I'm going Tony.
I'm going with Steve Renazizi.
I am also going with Steve Renazizi.
Oh, it might be Steve. Fuck.
Oh, now it might be Ari, but I'm going to go with Tony. I'm sticking with Tony. Tony.
Wait,
move, Steve.
wait. I also think I should go with Tony.
Because the way Steve just reacted to you.
But that might have been fantastic acting. The guy did
It might have
several
been.
seasons of the league.
One time I showed a
he's an
thick
actor.
Spanish woman around a comic. Goes, Spanish, Austin, could be that. She ended up straddling and dry humping.
No, this is
This
back
is
in
not
the day.
Austin.
This is Comedy Store back in the
Yeah,
day.
it's Comedy Store.
It's
Okay,
Tony
you know what?
Hinchcliffe.
You know what? Even if it's Austin, this is Tony. Because this also, in Austin, Tony right now is, he ascends when he comes into the club. He doesn't come in from the
he
ground
floats
floor.
in.
He comes in, a thick Spanish woman for the story, showing her around the mothership.
Yep. Well, the muscular husband.
And by the way,
the muscular
there's
husband
rooms
thing-
you could f***ing dry hump in there. You have to use your eye to get into a door.
Let me just tell you. This is the story of not a comedian. This has to be a door guy. A professional comedian wouldn't show someone around a comedy
That is
club.
true, but
Yeah,
we
but
were
we
all
were
door
all
guys.
door
We were
guys.
all door guys.
That's why it was you.
Yeah, but you were a door guy too.
You were also a door guy. And also, who would want to add to the story? Also, she had a fucking winner of a husband. That's who I'm
Yeah.
fucking.
I'm cucking this guy. Like, I just wanted to.
She said, she goes, I'm going to dry hump you. My husband's outside. Is he muscular? Yeah, I guess. Why? He goes,
I'm
tell
coming
me
in
how
my
muscular he is if you want me to come in my pants. My husband can do dumbbell presses with like 100 in each hand. Tony, final answer for me.
Me too.
Tony Hinchcliffe, final answer. Is that across the board?
Tony says
Tony,
hold on.
who are you lying
I'm
and
also
pretending?
voting for Tony Hinchcliffe.
You cannot.
You can't.
You cannot.
The huge muscular part gave it away.
I'm also voting
No,
for
you
Tony.
cannot, Ari. Ari, you voted for me.
No, I did not.
He changed
It's
it. He did change
easy
it.
all the way.
Who is it, Mike?
So it's everyone on Tony. Tony says Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The correct answer is Tony.
We know.
Dude.
And the number one moment on this list has already gone down as a Story Wars classic from episode 35 at the Comedy Mothership featuring Shane Gillis, Matt McCusker, and Joe DeRosa.
Any chair I sat in would immediately reek like My friends nicknamed it the Vile Horrendous.
Jesus Christ.
Do you think Shane put that together as one of his 5 stories within an hour?
Did the person who wrote this include the commas?
That's a good question. That's a great
That
question.
eliminates a couple of you. And had friends when younger. That eliminates most of you.
I mean, I think that this is Big J or DeRosa.
Big J.
You think you've never heard that I would
No,
not
I'm
use
sorry.
the word
I
vile,
meant-
horrendous?
I meant Shane or DeRosa. Big J's asshole, and from my personal experience, is extremely clean.
It's never been vile,
never been
nor
vile.
horrendous, much less vile, horrendous.
He's got a
I would say
squeaky
this
clean
is-
asshole, and he has a lot of pride in having a squeaky clean asshole.
Joe loves a good gross shit joke for sure, and so I can see Joe telling the story. And also, I think the sleeper might be McCusker on this one.
I gotta say, McCusker usually talks about his ass.
I do.
Yeah, but McCusker has a sweet, tight ass. There's no way that's his story.
No,
It's not-
He's got an oil slick.
Again,
Those are his words, but I've never heard him say.
I'm more straightforward about my ass, though. I'm more Hemingway on my ass. This is pretty wordy.
Yeah.
This can't be me. I'm the only man that wears presentable pants on this stage. There's no way. I'm the only man that wears pants that can't be referred to as dungarees on this stage right now.
That's to compensate for a messy ass.
Oh, you think I'm overdoing it?
I think you wear lighter pants now because your ass would sweat in those dungarees and rehydrate your crusty, poorly wiped asshole.
Somebody's nickname was the Vile Horrendous,
And we've never heard of it.
I've never heard of this.
No.
I will say that I didn't wipe my ass great when I was younger. I was kind of
It
a
is
dirt.
kind of gothic terms.
It is gothic terms. I agree. That's what I was named.
The
What
vile.
are you?
Yeah.
I think it was.
You weren't a goth though.
No.
You morphed into.
Jay's the only person who was not a goth when he was younger. Became one.
Midlife goth.
I think it's McCusker because you protest too much. Like you really kind of deflected this pretty hard.
I'm pretty cool about it.
And you just look like you would smell like shit.
At the beginning of this, I thought for sure Matt. Everything I heard about it was Matt, and then the Vile Horrendous.
But I feel like that's true. You'd be playing on Matt's behalf right now because I feel like you would know the vile, horrendous.
I wouldn't do that. I'm here to win. I want that JavaScript.
True.
Right. But if you can get us to not go for Matt and then you slide in for Matt at the
I
end,
didn't even think about that. See,
that's what a liar would say.
I'm gonna start the voting. You guys are sort of convincing me that it's Matt, but I'm gonna go with my original instinct, which is always right. Joe DeRosa.
I'm sticking with what I said. I think it's McCusker. He looks like a devious little.
This could be McCusker.
I'm going Big J. First instinct.
Ooh, we're back at the
second choice.
the basketball game all over again right now.
I was hoping you'd bring that up.
Alex, all of our answers are in.
Story number 1 belongs to Joe DeRosa.
You disgusting piece of shit.
I am the Vile Horrendous.
You are the vile. I am the vile, horrendous.
I sent my stories to Alex while I was sitting in a food court today eating bourbon chicken. And as I typed that out, I was laughing so hard. I looked like a lunatic. Yeah, that's true. I used to not wipe my ass properly my freshman year in college. And
what? I, until this moment, pictured the story was a 10-year-old.
Oh, no.
And I thought a 10-year-old, like, you were embarrassed because at that point you should be wiping your ass correctly.
She took out the freshman year in college part, I think, to protect me, but I threw it right back in there. Yeah, and then and my friend Dan would walk to the chair after I sat in it and smell it, go like that. He would go like this. He would go, "Oh God," like that, because it was so bad. And then he would call it the Vile Horrendous.
Wow.
And
did he ever try to kiss you? He was like, "That's an old joke we play. I sniff his underwear."
Yeah. I sniff his fart chairs.
Is that a prank?
But I fixed it. It doesn't happen anymore.
Good.
I hope. You were 19 when it happened.
17. I went to college young.
Oh,
17.
okay.
Wow. He would sniff your seat?
Just to prove that I was not, because eventually I wasn't allowed to sit in any chairs in their dorm room. And I would have to sit on the floor, and then I'd get mad at him, like, "You're a dick." And he would be like, "Okay, sit in the chair." Oh. And then I'd get up, and it would be the Vile Horrendous.
You had
like, "That's
chronic shit ass?
So here's the best part.
That's crazy at that age.
Here's the end of the story. So I did get it under control, and it stopped happening. But it really hurt me when this would happen. Like, it hurt me. It killed me that this happened. I was very embarrassed and disgusted with myself. But I got it under control. 2 years later in school, a buddy of mine, I won't say his name, He had the Vile Horrendous. And my friends noticed it, and I immediately turned on him and nicknamed him Poop Seat and just put all my pain onto him. And he hated me for it. He hated me. Yeah.
The Vile Horrendous is going to become a thing.
Thank you for watching the top 5 most embarrassing Story Wars moments right here on Joke World. And if you want to watch more of the Story Warriors, check out the top 5 funniest moments on the end screen right after this.
At Joke World. That's it, at Joke World. And the world is WRLD. That's a great YouTube channel, Joke World. Check it out.